Have you ever felt completely alone, even in a crowded room? Like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, and no one truly understands what you're going through. I've been there. In those moments of doubt, fear, and uncertainty, it's easy to feel lost. But what if I told you that you have a source of strength and comfort that never leaves you? It's a voice inside you, a quiet, steady presence that's always there, waiting for you to listen. Today, we're going on a journey together, a journey inward, to find and connect with that comforting inner voice. This isn't about some magical thinking or pretending problems don't exist. It is about discovering a very real and powerful part of yourself that can guide you through life's toughest storms. I remember a time when I was facing a huge decision. My mind was a battlefield of what ifs. What if I fail? What if I'm not good enough? What if I disappoint everyone? The noise was deafening. My anxiety was through the roof. I felt paralyzed. Then, in a moment of sheer exhaustion, I just stopped. I took a deep breath, closed my eyes, and just sat with the chaos. And that's when I heard it. It wasn't a loud boom or a dramatic revelation. It was a whisper, a simple, gentle feeling that said, "It's okay. You are capable. Just take the next small step." It wasn't telling me I would magically succeed or that it would be easy. It was just reassurance. It was the voice of my own intuition, my inner wisdom, my truest self. And it was the most comforting sound in the world. This inner voice is something we all possess. Some people call it intuition, a gut feeling, the higher self, or just that little voice in the back of your head. It's the part of you that's not clouded by fear, ego, or the opinions of others. It's your authentic core. But in our busy, noisy world, it's so easy to drown it out. We're constantly bombarded with external messages, social media telling us who we should be, news headlines feeding our anxiety, and the constant pressure to be productive. We become so focused on the outside world that we forget to check in with ourselves. We start listening to the voice of criticism, the voice of doubt, the voice of comparison, and we mistake those for our own. So, how do we tune out the noise and tune into our inner wisdom? It starts with creating space. You can't hear a whisper in a rock concert, right? You need to find moments of quiet. This doesn't mean you have to go on a week-long silent retreat, although that might be nice. It can be as simple as finding 5 minutes in your day. Maybe it's the first 5 minutes after you wake up, before you grab your phone. Just lie there and breathe. Notice the sensations in your body. Notice your thoughts without judging them. Or maybe it is during your commute, turn off the podcast for a few minutes and just be present. A walk in nature is a fantastic way to connect. The key is to intentionally step away from the constant input and just be with yourself. One powerful practice is journaling. It's like having a direct conversation with your inner voice. Don't worry about grammar or making it perfect. Just write. You can start with a simple prompt, like what do I need to hear right now? Or what is my heart trying to tell me? You'll be amazed at the wisdom that flows onto the page when you give it the chance. You might start by writing about your fears and anxieties, and then, as you keep writing, a different voice emerges, one of compassion, clarity, and strength. Another technique is a simple mindfulness practice. Find a comfortable place to sit. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. Inhale, exhale. Your mind will wander, that's completely normal. Don't get frustrated. Just gently guide your attention back to your breath. Each time you do this, you're strengthening your ability to choose what you focus on. You're training your mind to listen to the quiet signals of your body and your intuition, rather than the loud demands of your anxious thoughts. Think of it like building a relationship with a friend. You wouldn't expect to become best friends with someone you never speak to. The same is true for your inner voice. The more time you spend intentionally listening, the stronger and clearer that connection becomes. You start to recognize its tone. It's usually calm, loving, and encouraging, never harsh or demeaning. The voice of fear shouts and creates urgency. The voice of wisdom whispers and offers peace. When I started practicing this, it wasn't easy. My inner critic was loud. It told me this was silly, that I was wasting my time. But I persisted. I started small, with just a couple of minutes of quiet breathing each day. Slowly, I began to notice a shift. When faced with a stressful situation at work, instead of immediate panic, there was a tiny pause. In that pause, I could hear that gentle whisper, "You can handle this. Breathe." This inner voice isn't just for big life decisions. It's for the everyday moments, too. It has the feeling that tells you to reach out to a friend you haven't spoken to in a while. It's the nudge that encourages you to take a break when you're feeling overwhelmed. It has the quiet confidence that helps you say no to something that doesn't align with your values. Learning to trust this voice is the next step. It can be scary, especially if you're used to seeking validation from others. Start with small, low-stakes decisions. Your intuition suggests taking a different route to work. Try it. You have a feeling you should choose a certain book at the library. Go for it. As you see the positive, or at least neutral, outcomes of these small acts of trust, you build confidence. You learn that your inner guidance system is reliable. It's important to remember that this voice won't protect you from all of life's challenges. It won't make your life perfect, but it will change how you navigate those challenges. Instead of feeling alone and overwhelmed, you'll feel supported from within. You'll have an anchor in the storm, a compass when you feel lost. It's the ultimate form of self-care and self-love. It's recognizing that you have the wisdom you need right inside of you. If you're struggling right now, please know that it's okay not to be okay. This practice of connecting with your inner voice is a powerful tool, but it's not a substitute for professional help. If you're dealing with overwhelming anxiety, depression, or any mental health challenges, reaching out to a therapist or a counselor is a sign of incredible strength. There are people who are trained and ready to help you navigate these feelings. Your inner voice will support you on that journey, too. It will be the part of you that encourages you to make that call, to book that appointment, to take that step toward healing. It's your ally, your guide, and your most loyal friend. So, I invite you to try it today. Find just a few minutes of quiet. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. And just listen. Ask your inner self, what do you need me to know? Don't force an answer. Just be open. The voice is there. It's always been there. It's the part of you that knows you are strong, you are resilient, and you are worthy of peace and happiness. Learning to listen is one of the greatest gifts you can ever give yourself. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope this has been helpful. If it resonated with you, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about your own experiences with your inner voice. And if you'd like more content like this, be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Take care of yourselves, and remember to listen to that wise, comforting voice within.